We'll move on briefly to the Texas Rangers, who introduced a new manager in town and Skip Schumacher. Bruce Bochy, as we described a few weeks ago, is officially gone. Not retired officially, but as it stands, he's no longer the sheriff in Texas baseball. Skip Schumacher, the former Marlins manager, NL Manager of the Year 3 seasons ago, is now the guy calling the shots for the Texas Rangers. Your thoughts, just brief thoughts.
I don't have any issue with it. I think that it's good, Get somebody who has proven themselves as a manager before. He brought the wretched Marlins who have not just really seemed to struggle these last few years. These not these last few years, but these last like what 20 years ever since they lost Miguel Cabrera and those World Series in the early part of the century. But Skip was able to win with them. It seemed like it was the obvious choice being within the organization this last year. He's been able to learn the team, so it's not like a huge turnover from Bruce Bochy. So, I mean, I like the hire. It's going to be great. I think that the high expectations that the team's going to have, just from winning the World Series 2 seasons ago, hopefully he can live up to the expectations that they have not been able to these last 2 seasons. But I'm excited. I'm positive about this. I hope that this can inflict change in the offense. Maybe he can, light a fire under their butts and get them back to, their hitting ways and from 2023. So
It's so weird because I'll always see him as a Cardinal who was on that 2011 team. I'll always see him as a Cardinal. So it's just weird that he's now the manager for Texas. And when you look at this team, I sure hope he retains Mike Maddox. I hope Mike Maddox doesn't decide to
yeah,
call it a career as well, because what a job he did with this pitching staff. I know that we weren't
one of the
always
best
hyping
in the
up this
business.
bullpen, but it was a historic pitching season for this whole staff, and it's a shame they were able to not do anything with it. With how lackluster this offense was the entire year, and the main guys weren't really showing up like we predicted they could have, and the free agent acquisitions weren't really doing what we thought they could have either. So hopefully Skip Schumacher can really unlock what was hyped last season and what they thought the Texas could have been, because since that World Series run, it hasn't been really anything worth sharing about too much. So